Yeah, everyone, David here from multitool.org. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. I have had the opportunity to um, unveil something to you guys. I got an email from Roxon late last week asking us if we would like to check out the new Flex multi-tool. Of course, I jumped on the opportunity. It's not often that one gets to check out a multi-tool before it gets released. So this today is going to be our unboxing or unpacking, if you will, of the new Roxon multi-tool. The little bit of backstory. Multi-tools, let me slide this off to the side. I want to explain some things first. Multi-tools up to this point have always been pre-configured from the factory the way that that manufacturer wants them to be, whether it be Leatherman or Gerber or SOG or any of those companies. They all have tried to keep us out, have tried to be gatekeepers of their designs so people would not mess with them. Um, some examples I have here to kind of give you guys an idea that all companies use, except for some most recently, will do proprietary uh, security fasteners. Say like the old school Leathermans would have the knurled bolts or screws, if you will, that need a special adapter or tool to open these up. Leatherman and their famous security torques, and even strange ones like Gerber with their interesting pivot that you need a special tool to pull them apart. So that hasn't deterred people in the community at all, because if you if you're part of the multi-tool community, you see all kinds of mods, people that will swap components from one tool into another, completely customizing a multi-tool to the way that they want it to be as opposed to how it is from the factory. So much that I think that some of these companies actually look at the mods that people are doing and go, "Hey, that's a cool idea. We need to implement that in a future multi-tool or whatnot." Um, but a little while ago, a new multi-tool came to market, which was the Goat. It is was originally a Kickstarter, and now it's live. I think anybody can buy one off their website. That was the first modular multi-tool, which is a completely new direction to how multi-tools have been, because rather than being under lock and key and not be able to modify the tool the way you want, they have an open platform which allows anybody to create parts for these multi-tools, aside from what Goat already has. So people were completely blown away when the Chinese multi-tool company Roxon decided to announce very recently that they were going to release a modular multi-tool, a multi-tool that allows you to swap the components in and out of the tool without needing any special fasteners or any of that mess. You know, make it user friendly, make it easy to go, easy to operate. I watched a few videos on the Flex, so I kind of know what I'm getting into. But a lot of this is I have no idea what's in the package. I don't know all the fiddly little bits. So we're going to kind of do this together. See what's in this pre-release package of the Roxon Flex. This will be like a unpacking, unboxing kind of first look. After a few weeks, I will do a full review on the Roxon Flex. Trying out all the different components and trying to test it out, see if it's worth its metal. A package within a package. That's always fun. Let's see. This has some tape on it. This is, they got the flat taped. Like cut all the way into the darn package. A little bit of glue, wasn't too bad. That was gonna be all taped up on me. Let's see. More packages within packages. It's like some kind of a like Russian nesting doll kind of scenario going on here. Let's see. This one feels like it's the multi-tool itself. Let's see. We have the Flex, which means the other one, from what I have seen in other videos, is a pack of extra parts to customize. Supposedly the Roxon will come, from what I understand, the default set and all this will be separate. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my god. They had sent everything but the kitchen sink. Alright, let's get these lined up, y'all. We'll kind of go through all this. There's a ton of implements. Good lord. What is it, Phillips driver? Is there anything in the tool? Oh, that's because the tool is empty. We get to set this up, y'all. Okay. I was not expecting that. I expected there to be something in the tool and I would customize what little extra parts I had. Good lord. Okay. So, looks like the available implements that I have to play with. We have a... Oh, this is a X-Acto blade holder, hobby blade holder. This, they had said, was, I guess, different. I'm not sure if you guys could see that. Different sizes. To me, I'm used to seeing something like that for like a bike spoke wrench kind of thing. I don't know entirely what that is. We get a Phillips screwdriver head. We have a big old big reamer. We have the can opener. We have a serrated knife. A big Allen head. We have a fish scaler. Plain knife edge blade. We have a small Allen. This one, from what I understand, is like a wire stripper and like chisel end. This end here is sharp. A saw, a gut hook, which from what I've seen in videos is extremely sharp. Pair of scissors, a bottle opener / flathead, a serrated blade, a smaller serrated blade. Why there's a full-size serrated and a little serrated, I don't know, but this one has a tip versus this one is sheep's foot. A file, which seems really aggressive to me. That's nice. Too many multi-tools, SOG, we're talking about you. Sometimes do not have very aggressive files, and that's nice. But yet we also have another file, but instead of being double-sided, it's got a driver on one end and a ruler on the other. That's interesting. Okay, so from what I understand of the Roxon Flex is the tool has a locking mechanism for when you're not using the tool to keep said implements from popping out accidentally if this mechanism is in the wrong position, I guess. But we want to load it. So from what I understand, to load it, it's already unlocked. I would have to push that back all the way to lock the tool in the open position. And we want to load some tools. Let's see. I think we should put the knife blade on the outside. That's usually where I want it to be at. Do I have to lock it after each one? Maybe? Nope, I did not do that right, did I? Lock it back again. Okay. Okay, so I got that to go forward. Okay, so we got a knife blade in there, y'all. Let's see what else we want. Let's do the bottle opener / flat driver. Okay, after that first one in, the rest are going in pretty easy. Let's do the scraper. I like the idea of having that chisel in there / scraper. I like that. Okay. That went in there pretty easy. Let's do the Phillips on the same side as the knife blade. This might be the last one that I could put in on this side. There's varying thicknesses of, well, I may not be able to, can I? Let's see. It doesn't want to go in, guys. Maybe, oh, okay, there it goes. Okay, so it looks like I can lock this in place now. So by pushing this all the way this way, you know, towards me, that will make it so that the back lock is disengaged, and that allows you to change implements. But once it's back to the center position, that will allow you to open an implement and lock it in position. Initial, you know, us looking at this the first time, with all that in there, and it's all in there, all packed in there. Make sure that's focused on camera. It's a little hard to see for me, anyways. There's ever so slightly some wiggle from side to side, very, very minimal. I have seen that type of wiggle in other multi-tools, so it's not bad. To unlock the tool, it is back slightly. Yep, back slightly. Not all the way to unlock to change implements, but enough to cause the blade to unlock. So the cool thing about the Flex, from what I've seen, I get to test it out now, is there's no nail nicks on any of these implements. There is no way to pull anything out except for the knife blade, because there is a nail nick here. But everything else is recessed, nice and flush, nice and smooth. So if I want to get the implements, I simply push this locking bar forward, which causes all the implements to protrude, and therefore I can select the tool I need, pull it out, and lock it in place. And yeah, that Phillips, I guess all of them are going to have a little bit of flex, if you will. But I think it'll be all right. I don't know if there's a way to tighten up the pivot at all to make that a little bit tighter, but I guess we'll have to see. Let's try out this lock. Supposedly, you lock this and that will keep. Yep, that keeps. The tools will just protrude ever so slightly. I wonder if I can grab one. I can't. They are indeed locked. So when that lock is in the upper position, that keeps everything from moving completely. Let's load out the other side, guys. Let's do let's see. Let's do, I want to put the file in because I use a file more than a saw. So let's put the file on the far end, which is probably the better way to do this because it's the longer implement. Okay, so files in there, guys. How big is the scissors? Man, I really like a pair of scissors. I may have to compromise here, guys. I think I'm going to go with the scissors. Because if you guys have read any of my reviews, I'm a huge scissor user. So I'm going to have that be my long one there. So which means I'm going to compromise. I'm going to do the one-sided file. Since I haven't picked anything that's a flat driver yet, either the one that can't open or otherwise. So there is no dedicated flat. So I'm going to put that guy in there. Let's put the awl in there because we all need a little pokey thing in our multi-tool. And I can put two more implements. Let's say the can opener, which I don't use a whole lot, but maybe I can use it for a screwdriver. The beauty of this is whatever stuff I pick, if I don't like it, I still have the ability to pull it apart, change all the parts around if I don't like the orientation of anything, the way it's set up. It's a beautiful system from what I can see so far. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm going to be straight up disappointed here. The utility blade holder doesn't come with any utility blades. I really wish they would have included some, because if I'm going to put it in my tool and I want to be able to test it, I want some utility blades. So I'm going to have to stop at the hardware store tomorrow, Walmart or wherever, to go see if I can get some utility blades to test that guy out. And I'm going to see if I can figure out what the heck this is. This, I don't have a clue what this is. But maybe I got one spot left. I don't know if I want to do the gut hook or I want to do the small serrated. Let's do the small serrated, just because the small serrated blade might come in handy. Let's see if I can get him in there. Is that all going to work? That's a tight fit, and here I am with a serrated blade in my hand. Oh, okay, there we go. Go backwards, go forward, and we will lock into position. Cool. So, let's see, let's try the scissors. So, the scissors, the thing needed to get the scissors out, the nail nick is really in there, like, it is way in there. I wonder if I can, okay. By pressing the button, that'll pop the scissors out just enough for me to grab it. That's cool. So scissors, this goes this way, okay. Seems like a really nice pair of scissors. Quite robust. Kind of reminds me of the scissors I see on Gerber a little bit. In some way. Other than the Roxon M4, I don't have any experience with Roxon scissors, so it'd be worth testing out. So you want to put that back in. Sweet. Let's see. So far, pretty cool. I definitely like the layout. I like the ease of swapping stuff out. It's a really, really neat idea. Something I've seen in the videos about the pocket clip, I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I don't like the orientation of the pocket clip. I am one who's a right-handed individual, so I like my pocket clip on this side. So whenever it's in my pocket, it's riding along the seam of my pocket as opposed to towards the middle. Because whenever it's in my pocket with the clip this way, the tool kind of to be a little cockeyed in my pocket and not be straight like I want it to. But it's something small, something maybe they can mill an extra hole to move the pocket clip. I don't know. The last thing to check out is the pliers, everyone. Let's see. Ooh. I don't have any, well, I take that back. I do have a few. Spring-loaded pliers. That's got a nice spring to it. One of the negatives about spring-loaded pliers that people have talked about before in the past is the area inside the channel of the pivot of the plier head would have to be milled out to have the spring on the inside. So thereby they think it reduces the overall strength of the plier pivot, but only will tell how that works out. I like the pliers. They're kind of needle nosy, kind of somewhere between Leatherman and what I've seen on Victorinox. Cutter should be good. I've seen videos of people cutting coherent with it. I don't have any coherent with me. I tend to use plastic coherenters instead of metal, so can't test that out for you guys. But I like the teeth. The teeth look well formed. I'll see if I can get in there close for you guys. Get that to focus. They seem well formed. They seem good. Pliers come to a really good point. I don't see any. I mean, you could definitely pull some splinters out or whatnot. But there we go, folks. First look at the Roxon Flex. I'm going to test this out for a few weeks, and I will give you guys my complete and honest feelings about how this tool is and if it's worth its metal, so to speak. There is no official release date from Roxon as to when this will be released. There may be some changes between this one and the final release, seeing that this is a pre-release model. I'm sure putting it in the hands of all these people testing it out, I'm sure that they'll flesh out some bugs and they will make some changes necessary before the full launch. And also, one last thing, there's no MSRP on this as of yet. I think Roxon is still trying to figure out what they want to have as far as a price on the Flex, but I expect it to be competitive with everything else that's out there on the market. Probably even competitive with the GOAT, but I'm not sure. But anyways, guys, that's the Roxon Flex. If you guys want to see any other videos of it, anything else about how operation goes, Leave some comments down at the bottom so we can touch on that. Thank you guys. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Thank you.